Okay, this is going to be a video specifically for the Toyota RAV4 two-door, which is made from 1996 to 1999 officially. More about that in the description. But this is a 1998 and 1998.5. They went to the convertible, and there are some differences from the 98s to the 96s, which you'll see here. This is 96. Same model, hardtops, two-door. This one here is a all-wheel drive, 5-speed. This one being an automatic, just front-wheel drive. But we're going to go over the differences here, just to point them out for people in the market for these rare vehicles that you probably won't find anyways. But if you do, now you know. So the 1998s don't have the side marker on them, like you'll see on the 96s. That's one of the subtle differences. Also, you'll see the headlights on these ones. These are glass, and the one on the 96s are plastic. That's another difference. Another one is the bumper design. Well, this one here has a cutout for your license plate. This one here more fits in the front, as well as the turn signals are different. And if you look at the engines, this one here has like a distributorless ignition, while the other one over here, this one has a lot of options. Actually, the older ones tend to have more options, but this one here actually has a distributor down here. Has cruise control right here. Has ABS brakes. And then if you look at this one here again, this one really has no options other than air conditioning. It's just a front-wheel drive automatic, so I guess automatic would be the option too. But it's pretty empty back in this area where the accessories would go. Also has some different emissions things that take up less room in the engine bay. So we're going to go around the back. Some interesting things back here. You see the taillights on the 98 are definitely a lot nicer than the 96. Then you have some other subtle things that you might not notice. You might think the Japanese are crazy for thinking about it, but you can see on this one, both the wing windows on the rear open, when in fact on the earlier ones, the 96, this window here actually doesn't open because they were afraid of the exhaust getting you sick, while only the passenger side opens. So now we're going to check the inside. This is all non-power options on the 98, while the 96 is totally loaded. So you can see that. And here they do the carpeted panel up top on the non-power doors, and on the power doors that would be on the bottom. You have some other things like this on the 96. You have the analog mileage counter, and on the 98 it's all digital. Interior things are probably the same. They both have dual airbags. They both have the same center consoles. The steering wheel, this will have the small airbag steering wheel, while the 96 will have the large airbag steering wheel. This does have the 2 sunroof option, which mounts conveniently on the back door, which is pretty cool. The interior on this one's in nice shape. On this one here, they actually seem like they have more headroom in a hardtop than they do in a convertible top. They do sit down a little lower in a convertible on the inside. This one has the roof racks. This one has the dual sunroofs. that's about it for the differences of a 96 versus a 1998 RAV4. Definitely the headlights on the 98 are a lot better and brighter, because these are the plastic ones that would yellow over time. The engine bay on this one looks really crammed, again because it has every single option, versus the 98. That is bare bones. We'll do a once over here. If you've never driven a two-door RAV4, I've had over 60 vehicles in my lifetime, and these by far have been the most fun I've ever had driving a car. They're just a blast to drive. There's so many parts that you could buy for them. Maybe not, in a RAV4 catalog, but you have to convert some of the Celica things to them. Just really a blast to drive. They get 27 to 30 miles a gallon on the highway. Believe it or not, you can fit a whole bunch of cargo in them. They're just really a blast to drive. So, hope you liked my RAV4 video, and hope I explained enough of the differences. So if you ever do find one, you know what the good things and the bad things are about either year. The changeovers happened in 1998, so 96 to 97 will be the old style, and 98 to 99 will be the updated style. And believe it or not, there is a year 2000 model in the United States that was bought and sold in the United States that is a two-door hardtop. 98 and a half, they started making convertibles. 99s were all convertibles, but there is a very rare hardtop out there that I had a chance to buy, and unfortunately the timing wasn't right and I couldn't grab it. So if you see them, these are sure to be a classic in the future. Parts are cheap. Keep your eye open and enjoy and keep on motoring. See you guys.